with another Nintendo Minute. I'm Kit, that's Krista, and today we have a special guest, Yuri from Capcom.
Hello.
Today we're going to be talking about Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. So Yuri, why don't we start by having you tell us a little bit about what you do at Capcom?
So I'm one of the online community specialists, and I'm working specifically with Monster Hunter, and now with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate that just came out a couple of months ago. And what I do really is interact with our community and our fans and engage them in either through our forums online, blog posts, or live streams. So we have weekly Monster Hunter Mondays, and also on live events. We go to cons that happen throughout the states, and also we host live events in our office occasionally. So that's pretty much what I do.
Cool.
Sounds like you have a really fun job.
It is fun, yes.
Yuri traveled the great distance of 2 whole freeway exits to be with us today, so that's fantastic. And today we're going to be talking about beginner tips for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, things to help you get into the game a little bit quicker. So Yuri, what are some of your top tips for people that want to get into Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate?
So one of my top tips is actually to learn the environments. So there are many fields in the game, and you should always try to learn where you can get each item and where you can which one of the tight spots where you shouldn't be fighting. When you run out of potions, for example, it's really helpful to know where you can gather some herbs.
Yes.
Yeah. Blue mushrooms.
I learned that the hard way, by the way.
Yeah, so that's one of my main tips there.
Yeah, and it's cool in single player mode that you can actually go in and explore different environments with those harvest tours.
Yeah, that's true. They give you those. It's pretty much a free explore this field quest. Mm-hmm. You can go in at any time, and you can gather as many items as you want, and then you can just go back and deliver that hall pass ticket, and you're done. Yeah. So.
And the environments sort of unlock as well, from easier environments to the more difficult ones. So it's nice to give you that kind of progression as you start the game off.
Yeah, you do spend some time with each environment fighting different monsters, so they naturally give you an opportunity to get familiar with it and see different places.
Yeah, that's true. And then later on, you get the environments with more like harsh conditions, where you see the thunder was really cold, or
yeah, that one was really hard because you had to bring the warm drink with you. Yes.
Yeah.
So something that I would share is about weapons, and I think that's probably one of the biggest questions that people will have when they're starting is, what weapon is right for me? So I definitely recommend trying out all the weapons in the game for a little while, just to get familiar with them and see really what you like, because it's hard just by looks alone to tell what's going to work best for you. So I eventually settled on the lance because I like the option of the long reach, the defense from the shield, but everybody's going to have something different that they want to get out of a weapon, and it's great to have such a big variety.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I always try to tell people that as well. If you're just beginning the game, you're probably not going to pick the right weapon. So just pick. There's 12 types. Just go through each of them. A couple of them, maybe you'll settle on your favorite one.
And you get the basic type of each weapon right at the start of the game, so you can, right at the beginning of the game, you can go ahead and start trying out different weapons and seeing which one you like in the field.
Yeah, there's no investment of needing to buy them from the start. They're all right there for you to try out, which is really nice.
You can even sell the ones that you don't like.
Yeah.
So, I think for us here at Nintendo, something that really drew us in was all of the multiplayer options in the game. What do you think in that arena, what is really going to help out people who are new to the game?
So in the multiplayer, one of the main things that I enjoy is that variety, and you end up learning a lot from each of the hunters that you hunt with. So, like I said, again, with the environments, there are a lot of intricacies with each environment. Some of them will have secret passages that you can take, and specific items that you can only get in that zone. So you can end up learning a lot like that. And going back to the weapons thing, you end up learning. You end up seeing something cool that another person ended up doing, and then you get attracted to that weapon. That's how I picked up the lance for the first time.
Yeah.
And then same thing with like the hunting horn or the bow gun. You end up seeing people do things that you never thought was possible before.
And Hunting Horn is one where I tried them all out, and Hunting Horn, I just like, what's going on here? I can't, this is not for me right now. But then I got into a multiplayer game and saw somebody using the Hunting Horn in the right way, and that was just amazing to see, the help they can have on the whole party, So I do think I'm eventually going to go back and
I
try
was
and relearn
gonna
that.
think the same thing because I was also like a little bit confused when I was playing by myself and using the hunting horn. I'm using the dual blades right now, which I love. It's really fun. It's really fast. But I really actually love playing support class usually when I play multiplayer games. So that sounds like something that I'd really enjoy. So I definitely want to try that one out in the next multiplayer match that we have. Yes.
The hunting horn is very unique to Monster Hunter. I haven't seen anything like it in other games, and you use the powers of music to give people health buffs and defense upgrade, and sometimes you give them like earthquake resistance. So how does that work? I don't know.
The power of music.
Yeah.
And you know, communication plays such a big role in multiplayer, especially in this game, since you want to sort of team up and come up with a tactic. And you know, on the Wii U version of the game, certainly there's a lot of options for communication. You can do, you know, text chat through the gamepad. Voice chat is really easy. You were mentioning you can even hook up USB keyboard as well.
True,
so
yes.
I think, you know, communication is really key to getting the most out of the game. And, you know, I've found that the community is very helpful, very friendly, and they want to, you know, help out people that are new to get a lot of enjoyment out of the game.
Right.
So don't be afraid to strike up a conversation.
Yeah, it's the game is now really, you know, opening itself up to, you know, have people, like you said, communicate and exchange tips and tactics and even like high level strategies. I've seen some great videos online of people with strategies that I never thought would be possible. So communication is key.
Yeah. So I think we're going to wrap up our beginner tips here. We're going to keep Yuri around for another video. Before we wrap up on beginner tips, though, is there anything else you'd like to share with the group?
Yeah, for anything else Monster Hunter related that you want to know, we have our own website there, the capcom-unity.com, and we have ongoing, like I said, live streams, videos we put up, even tutorial videos and blog posts, anything related to Monster Hunter goes there.
And we'll put that website in the info box so you guys can just click right there through.
All right, well, thank you, Yuri, and we'll be back with more Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate soon.
All right, thank you.